What's up? What's up? This is what's up, guys? What's up? I'm doing a live review. I said I was gonna do a live review. I asked, "What's up, Eddie? Bad Bunny Beats." I said I was gonna do a music review. Well, I asked if somebody wanted me to do a music review, and they said yes. The first guy to sign up to do the music review was Matt M. He's a rapper from San Benito, Texas. I've actually featured him on my podcast before. I've done a podcast episode on him. If you have not checked out his music, check out Matt M. from Junk Room Music from San Benito. He's pretty cool. So he told me to review this album, and I'm listening to it. I've heard the album a couple of times. What's up, Carlos? Thanks for joining. I've actually heard the album a couple of times, so I've I kind of know more or less what I want to say about the album already. MC Tony. That's actually Billy Young. Hey, wifi. So Billy Young is a really good rapper too. Also out of San Benito, Texas. He's got some really cool. He's got a really cool sound, like really unique and different to the Valley sound. And I think it's a really good way to start the album. So the album is called Rio Grande Vibes, and it's a compilation of a lot of rappers here in the Valley. And I think starting off with Billy Young is really good. It's really smart, and it sets the tone for the rest of the album. So it's a really good track. That one's called Bossed Up, Bossed, Boss, Bossed Up. Then it's RGV Takeover. He's got Billy Young and Sean Mecca. Those are two really big names in Rio Grande Valley hip hop. Billy Young, Sean Mecca. The song's called RGV Takeover. It's pretty cool. Now, one thing that I did notice about the album that's a little bit different than a lot of other albums is there's a lot of skits. There's a lot of like comedy skits on there, and I know a lot of the guys from the album, the album, the label, Junk Room Music label. So I recognize some of these voices when I hear the songs. Okay, so that song is called "Feel." That's the first time that I heard this guy, 94's finest. I heard him for the first time on this song, and yo, what's up, one man click? One man clicks on the house. What's up, brother? I'm reviewing Matt's album. This song on Feel, that was the first time that I heard 94's finest. Okay, and I was like, I'm listening to Matt. By like the story of how I heard the song, I think it was pretty funny because I always skipped past this song when I was listening to Matt, whatever. I kept skipping through the song, and then one time I was busy. I don't know what I was doing. That I the song came up, and I was just like, I'll just leave it on. And when 94's part comes on, and I heard the voice, I was like, whoa, what is that? And I just like shot up, and I went to my I went over to the mute to my computer. I went to my laptop and I put up the volume and I started listening, and I thought it was pretty cool. I thought he was jam-tastic. It was pretty, and I fell in love immediately with the sound. 94's what's up, Alex? 94 sound is really crazy different, really super crazy different um, than everybody else in the valley. And it's not really rapping. He's like singing. He's got more of a zero sound. Actually I interviewed him also on my podcast, and he talks about the influence that he has that Zero had in his music. That's him right there. So after this song, then I started listening to 94, and I was like, "Whoa, this is crazy! He's really good, right?" I didn't know he was that good. I mean, I knew he was good, but then the next thing I noticed in the Rio Grande Valley vibes is that every artist has an interlude. They've got like he's like focusing, he's like introducing every artist in there into deep conscious vibe. He's got Rio's interlude, Disciplina's interlude, Junkad's, Hizzo's interlude, Too Busy. I really like the variety in sounds. He had no idea there was profanity in that song. I think this is a really solid album. It's like a compilation more than an album, really, but I think it's cool. It's fun. He introduces a lot of artists, and it's really solid. It's a really solid sound that he's put together in his label, Matt and Junko Music. It's a really solid sound. Um, Let me see if I can put a link to the album so you guys can see what I'm listening to. Work? Yay. I don't know if you guys can click it. That's the album. Put this on my put to put it live on my YouTube. To have it live together, like at the same time, or to add it later. I don't know. So this song that's playing right now is with Together as One Tao. These guys are like woke rappers. They're cool too. They're super cool. They're like old school 90 like boom bap 90s style. Oh, what's that? That's that guy that raps fast from from Together as One. This guy named Rolls. He has an album, and the very beginning of his album is hilarious because it's a skit of somebody that wants to hear him rap fast. Oh, I get you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When I'll save this and put it up on YouTube too. Everybody dies, but not everybody lives. That's a cool song. What I really like about this album is that it's everybody from the valley. Well, not everybody, obviously. There's a lot of rappers, but there's so many different sounds in here that are so good. Like all these guys are good. Like Tao is really good. Um, Disciplina is obviously really good. He raps in two languages. That guy. So before Matt released this album, he was releasing singles from it. So there's a lot of these songs that I've already heard. Get it? You know I gotta get it, get it. That's a cool song too. Disciplina and Matt have like a really cool like balance sound to each other. And then let me see, Too Busy's on here. Yeah. All right. So overall, I'm gonna give this out of 5 stars. Out of 5 stars, I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 5. Should we do 10? Cause I guess on a scale of a 10, it would be like a 9. So let's go with 4.5. I'm gonna do a 4.5 out of 5 for this album. 4.5. 4.5 out of 5 for the Rio Grande Valley vibes. Overall, I think it's really good put together. It's it's a lot of different sounds. It's introducing you to a lot of really cool artists. But what I the my favorite thing of this album is that it's a compilation. So back in the day, when you used to go to concerts back in the day, you used to. I remember people would hand you like compilation CDs, and from a record label. So whatever. Let's say you would go to like an Eminem concert, and there was people there from Shady Records passing out compilations, and it was all the artists on Shady Records, and you would listen and I actually started listening to a lot of new artists by listening to the compilations. Like when people would hand me the compilations over in concerts, I actually did pop them in on the stereo and listen to them on the way home a lot. I know they don't do that anymore because there's not a lot of cars with a CD with a CD player anymore. So cars, they don't really hand out CDs anymore. People don't really, hand out CDs, pass out CDs the way they used to. But they do. Well, they used to. This is something that they used to do in concerts back in the day, and I really honestly think it was a great way to spread your message, a great way to spread your new artists, to get new people to listen to your music. It was cool. It was a lot of fun, and that's my favorite part of this album. It's really cool sounds, like all like everybody's sound in here. The skits are funny. The skits, you've got to listen to the whole thing because the skits are funny, and there's a lot of stuff in the album that it's worth listening to. It's worth listening to every single track and just kind of checking it out and see what it's about. At the very end, the down south song, Matt Disciplina, Too Busy in Rio. Man, that's one of the. It goes hard, man. That's one of the dopest songs I've ever heard, ever. It's a really good song. It's really cool. You can hear everybody shine. Everybody that's in that song that really shines on that down south. And plus, it's a pretty tropical sound, so it really encompasses the palm tree kind of feel in the Rio Grande Valley. Oh, what's up? My sister's watching. All right, that's it. I'm out. 4.5 out of 5 is dope. And I'm only, it would have been 5 out of 5, but I wasn't invited. I'm going to hold a grudge because Matt didn't invite me on the, he didn't invite me, so I'm going to hold a grudge. Yo, can you guys hear the effects? All right, that's it. I'm out. Peace.